Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Unique Nails. My name is Rubia, and today I am in a mermaid type of mood. I've watched tons and tons of videos about it. I've seen all different types of styles, and they are all very different. Um, a lot of people are using this fishnet technique, and I decided that I wasn't gonna do that. It just seems too messy. So I'm going to try to do this my own type of way. I have prepped my nails. I have put on my tips. I have put on my bonder. So I am actually ready to just get right into this. So the first thing I'm going to do, and if you guys don't already know, I always put a clear coat on before I do any work on my nails. So I'm just going to pour some of this out right here. And I'm going to put my clear coat on. And again, the clear coat is for protecting my natural nail. I feel like because I use a lot of colored acrylic with my designs, that it makes it a whole lot easier if I have that clear coat on, because when I get ready to take it off, I don't have to worry about damaging my nails. So that's just something that I do all the time, no matter what I'm using, whether it's acrylic gel, polygel, whatever. I always have a clear coat. And my clear coat is always very, very thin. Doesn't have to be thick, doesn't have to be anything crazy. And I'm putting it, I usually don't put it on the entire nail, but I'm putting it on my entire nail this time because I'm actually going to shape these into a stiletto before I put all my design on, because I'm going to actually be doing fish scales today, and I do not want my fish scales to get uh, shaved off. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna shape. So I want to put a clear coat on everything today instead of just on the natural nail. And I just want to point out a disclaimer for you guys: I am not a professional. In no way is this a tutorial. This is just me doing my nails, just showing you guys what I've learned. You're more than welcome to try it, but try it at your own risk. Please do not feel that I am telling you that this is how it should be done. I'm doing this because I do want to become a professional one day, and I wanted to record these videos so that I could share with you guys my adventure and my progress, and maybe encourage some other people that are wanting to do designs and learn things. So please don't take this as a tutorial. I know sometimes you might hear me talk like I'm trying to show, like I'm trying to make it a tutorial, but I don't mean to do that. So I do apologize. But yeah, this is just me doing my nails, showing you guys the fun things that I'm learning. Some of these things I do on the spur of the moment. Like today, I'm just doing this because I really like mermaids and I wanted to do a really cool mermaid set. I'm not following any other video right now. I'm just going to do what pops into my head. And I really have a great idea about how I want to do this. So I'm excited. Um, I may do an ocean nail on here. So it's really oceans and mermaids today. And it's a very unique style because I'm not copying anybody else's. I'm actually going to do my own mermaid scales. I have some awesome little pieces that I'm going to use that I'll show you as soon as I'm done putting this on. And also, in case you guys are just now getting into watching my videos, I always like to point out what type of monomer I'm using because a lot of people don't know about it. I am using a no smell slow setting monomer by Mia Secret. It's also UV LED. It really absolutely has no smell. And I use it because it has really helped me to learn how to use acrylic. It's wonderful for learning liquid to powder ratio. And the other reason why I use it is because you don't need a whole lot of it to get, to do your nails. It really, really, really is a lifesaver for me because a capful is enough to do a set. And most of the time I have some left over. So Um, I really do enjoy using no smell slow setting monomer. And if anybody tells you that it doesn't exist, it does. It really, really does exist, and it's great stuff. So far, I only know two companies that make it. I know Nail Career Education makes it, and I know Mia Secret makes it. I'm sure a lot of companies will follow because it is a really great thing for people who are DIY and you don't want that terrible smell in your house. It's really great. I use it because I have lung disease, and it's a great benefit to me because I don't want to give up doing nails, but I don't want to make myself sick either. So, um, that is the reason why I talk about the product so much. They are not paying me to talk about it. They are not giving me free product or anything like that. I just think that there are people out there who need to know about it because it is a great product and it should be something that all DIYs should use, or people who have children in their house, people who can't take smells but love doing their nails like me. Um, it's a great thing. So I just thought I would point that out just so that you guys know. And it only takes about a minute in the UV LED lamp for each coat to dry. So if you do one coat, put it in the lamp before you try to do another. It will set better if you do it that way. Um, if you try to do too many coats of it and it's not dry, it you really won't be able to tell the difference in the thickness if you do it that way. You have to give it a chance to settle and dry before you do another layer. So it does take a little time to get used to using it, but it's so very worth it, I think. It has really helped me learn really good. I'm not really sure if I want to make these stiletto. The more I look at this shape, the more I feel like maybe because I'm doing mermaid nails that this is a pretty cool shape. These are almost like stiletto. They're just a little bit, they have a rounded tip instead of a pointed tip. I might leave them. I might leave them like this. I was gonna do kind of like a vote thing before this so that I could have people help me choose what I wanted to do with my nails today, but um, it was too hot, so nobody came to see me today. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna just wing it for today. Usually I know what I'm gonna put on, what I want to do, but with mermaid nails, I think there's so many different styles to choose from and so many different ways to do it. I don't think it's gonna matter what style I choose to do them in. So I'm going to show you guys what material I have and then I'm going to get started. Okay, so I am done putting that on. I put a thin coat on each. I'm just going to let this dry for 60 seconds just to make sure that it is ready to go and that my surface is smooth and dry. Now I chose a whole bunch of different colors as far as the glitter. Because I just feel like mermaids, I want to do like a mermaid's tail, and I feel like it should be a couple of different colors. I've actually got what you call mermaid scales. I ordered these a long time ago. So I'm really, really excited to use them. And I looked on YouTube and I didn't see anyone who was using these. So I'm also excited about that because this video is going to get people to notice how to use these. I know a lot of people buy them, but I don't think they really use them. So I'm just gonna open these up so you guys can actually see what I'm gonna use. I don't want to spill it. And I love these. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I bought these a long time ago, and I could never find a style to use them in. But the mermaid style, I think, is going to be one of the best. And I love these colors. This is like, and they've got a shimmer to them, and they've got all different kinds of colors in them. Oh, and I love it. And these are the mermaid scales. Let me see if maybe I'll pour a few out in my hand. You guys can see them, and they've got that octagon shape to them, and they're really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do my best to do a mermaid tail. And I spilled it anyway. All right, that's okay. I'm just going to move these over here. I'm going to end up using them anyway, so let me close up the rest of this before I spill it all over the place. And I've also I've got a little bit of this one. Use that color. And I think the rest of these are a fine glitter, which I'm not gonna use because I don't wanna. I'll use that on a different nail. But for right now, we're gonna do the fish scales. I'm not particularly sure what color I should use for my base. And I'm thinking that maybe I might just do this in a clear. But I'm gonna need something really small, so I'm gonna use I have two small dotting tools. I'm gonna try to use this and my wax pen. I really need to use it on a smooth surface because I think it's gonna be a little rough trying to pick it up on the paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this off. I want to make sure the surface is clean so the glitter doesn't get dirty. Because when it gets dirty, then it's all dull, and then you'll get lint and everything else inside your nails. So in order to avoid that, I'm just gonna wipe this off. Okay. So I think, let's start with a little bit of this. See, and there's all of those pretty octagon shapes in there, and I really, really, really love that. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that one. Please don't spill. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this one on the other side. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it, love it. And there's only a tiny bit of this, but I'll just put a little bit of that right there. I'll spread it out a little bit. And so that I don't spill, because I'm very, very accidental, guys. Very, very accidental. I'm going to close all this other stuff. I'm going to close it up and put it away. We have everything that we need already out. This is going to be very tedious. You have to be very, very patient when you do these. And I think we can do that. I think I'll be okay. So now that I've got all that done, I think I'm going to start with my accent nail. I want my accent nail to be the mermaid's tail. So, you know what? I think we're going to end up just doing clear. Because with all of these pretty colors, I don't want anything to take away from it. So I'm going to pour this back out. And I'm going to get my brush. Actually, I don't want to sit that there because that is mine. I'm going to make this smaller so it's not taking up so much room. Okay, it doesn't want to stay, so I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go with the accent nail first. And this is another reason why I like this monomer, because if you're doing a design and you want to put, like I'm about to do an inlay or what's it called? Encapsulation. And I don't want my acrylic to dry before I get a chance to put my stuff on. So this stuff is perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. And I feel like if I would have known I was going to do that, I could have just did that before I dried it the first time. But I wanted to have that thin layer underneath just in case I used color. And because I didn't use color and I decided to go with doing it clear, it's still not that thick. So I don't have to worry about it being too thick when I go to cover it up. So we've got that. Also, guys, I want to apologize if I go off the camera. I'm not really used to this yet, but I will try my best to get better. So I'm gonna try to do this with this pen first, and I want to. It's actually got something on it. There we go. So I want to see, and it works perfectly. So what I want to do is I want to get these on here. And these glitter pieces are absolutely beautiful. They are so pretty and they look really nice. I don't want them touching. I have a space in between them. I have a nice little space in between them so that they look really pretty. And then I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna do the entire nail. I'm gonna do the entire thing, I think. And they have these little tiny pieces, little tiny glitter pieces. So wherever I have like an empty space, like if I have something on the side where I can't get the glitter to fit, I'm gonna use one of those tiny little pieces. And then I was thinking, once I get a couple of each of these on here, and I wish you guys could really see what I'm doing, but I'm going to try my best to show you, and it looks just so very pretty. So now that I have a few of those on there, I'm going to actually take some of these silver ones, and I'm going to put them in there too, to make it look like a mermaid's tail. And the good thing about this too is you can actually press them into the acrylic so they stay really good, and I like that. I'm going to move a little faster because it feels like it's, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I love the way this is coming out. And these pieces are perfect. They really do the job. And I'm very happy with them. They're kind of hard to see once they get laid against the clear. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's working very nicely for me. Okay, so now I'm going to take some more of these. I'm going to push these in. Because I want to try to get all the colors in there, I'm going in just a couple here and a couple in the next color. Because I don't want to leave anything out. Spread these out. Oops. Oh my goodness. Even they're on the napkin, they don't pick up very well. So I'm going to use the ones that are up here. Oh, I like the way that looks. Oh, very nice. And I'm actually going to try to leave the tip for the silver ones. Okay, and then we're going to take some of these. I did this style once before, but I didn't videotape it. It was just me doing mine. I was trying to do my nails and I was actually trying to mimic a different style, not realizing that these were mermaid scales. So the other style didn't come out right and I was very upset. I really am pleased with this. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Yay. All right, so I'm going to make sure they're all pushed down. It's sticky now, which is okay. So you just want to make sure they're all pushed down. That's what I'm doing here. Make sure I don't have any hanging off the side because I've done that before. Okay. And since I'm really happy with that, I'm gonna take maybe a little bit of this one because it's a fine glitter. And I'm gonna see if I sprinkle it on, if I can get like the in between pieces that I didn't. Oh, oh, you guys, that's pretty. Okay. All right. All right, we did that. Yay! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean up my sides here just a little bit. Okay. And I am going to encapsulate this. So let's see what we get encapsulating this pretty style here. Uh-oh. I did a mistake on that. It was a little dry, but that's okay. Sometimes that will happen. And I do that sometimes with when I'm working with encapsulating, and I don't know why, but I will figure that out. I definitely will. It's just something I have to work on. I haven't been doing this for that long, so I still do need practice, but I will get there. Oh wow, but it does magnify it very well with the when you put the clear coat on it. So that made me happy. My mermaid's tail came out really nice. Now I can encapsulate it and also get my apex on there with no problem. The best thing is when you learn how to do this, it really does make you feel proud of yourself because it's your art, it's your project, it's your baby. And when you do it on other people, oh, that feeling. I'm not licensed yet, but I still have a few people that come to me that want their nails done when they see that I've done a new style, and I think it's great. My computer made a noise like it was getting ready to quit on me, but I didn't have my plug pushed in all the way, so it got upset. I think I fixed it, hopefully. You guys, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with my mermaid's tail. I think it came out really good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna double check on this to make sure that I got it nice, that I have a nice top coat on there, that my sides are even. And I wanna do all this before it dries because I'm using that slow setting monomer. And I really do, I love it. I think it came out absolutely great. Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna keep the shape. I think the shape is awesome too. Um, yeah, I really like that. Okay, that's gonna go in. I'm only gonna do a 30-second dry since I'm on camera and I don't want to just have a empty space here. So I'm only gonna do 30 seconds. It's kind of a flash cure, but it'll still keep it set. And then when I'm done with the whole hand, I can throw it in there. So now I'm gonna do, I think the rest of them, I love it. There is a dip here. So I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit more on the front of it. A little bit of a dip right here. That's the one thing that you don't want. You don't want your acrylic uneven, so always have to go back and check. And that's one thing that I always end up with, and I'm not sure why, but I always end up with a dip. But that's perfect. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back in there for 30 seconds, and then I think I'm going to use a glow in the dark blue for the rest of my nails. I think that's gonna really, really set it off. And then of course I will put a few of these along the cuticle area, and we're gonna see how this is gonna come out. I'm really excited about trying this. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so let's get started. I also have this. See, I took out a whole bunch of stuff, you guys, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. But I mean, I really do have a lot of stuff. So let me see. Maybe. Hmm, I wish you guys could like talk to me while I'm doing this so I can see. See, I have two of these, and I don't want to do too much. I don't want to have too little. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the blue. Let's do the blue. Because whatever I do on this hand, I have to do on the other. And I don't want to do something so complicated that I can't do it on the other hand. Because the other hand is going to be my non-dominant. And that's going to be a little bit more difficult to work with than this hand. So this blue is really difficult to work with. So bear with me while I fight with it a little bit. Um, I have ordered new material, so I'm hoping that it comes in soon. This is just one of those products that I bought it and I was stuck with it, so I had to do the best I can with it, um, which is why I won't mention the name of what it is. It's just one of those products that I was not very satisfied with. It does take a little bit of time to work with it and get it do what you want it to do, but it's doable. I flooded my cuticle. I knew that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. But I can fix it. That is the one thing that I'm very proud of. I have watched a lot of videos and I have learned from some really good people. And of course, we are not all perfect, but I know a lot of people who do excellent, excellent work. And I'm having some difficulty with my thumb. Um, like I said, I think I should have chose a different powder. I feel like this one is not good at all. Ah! See, this is why I this is why I knew I shouldn't have used it. Okay, so we had a spill and I messed up the nail. So I'm gonna fix this really quick. I'm gonna leave that right there. And I'm gonna keep going because I don't want to mess up anymore. That is every nail tech's worst nightmare right there. And it is because I have too much stuff. But we did fine. I did fine. It's okay. I made a mess, but we'll keep going. So I think what I'm going to do to make this uh, work for me is I'm going to put some, I think I'm going to put some stuff around the cuticle area. It won't be that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use these and I'm going to put them around the cuticle area here. And this will kind of help with the mistake I just made. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. And again, I want to encapsulate everything that I put on here, so even if I do a thin layer or if I mess up, it won't be that bad because the the decorating will kind of cover it up. There. Yay! And I also think that I'm going to no, I won't do that. Okay. So I'm going to cover this up. Actually, I do have one little thin spot on the side. that I want to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now because I don't want to leave it there. If I put the clear coat on, it might look like a bald spot. There. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to encapsulate this. And I'm hoping that it will look a whole lot better than it does right now. I don't like it. I think it was a little sloppy, but I think it will work out. I don't know if I even tried that. And I didn't. And I'll stick that in there just for a second. I forgot to dry the glitter in place, which is fine. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting my clear coat on here. And for some reason, it did not stay. Okay. But that's okay. It worked out even though I made a few mistakes. So what I'm going to do, I can dry that. I made a mess, but I was still able to get it the way I wanted it to. This is not one of my better days on camera, but I'm still going to keep on going because I promised myself I was going to get this mermaid look done. And I really, really want to get it done. And I think after I get it all done and I file it and get it shaped up, I think it'll look just fine. You guys, I wish you could see my puppy. His eyes are so big right now, and he's staring at me, watching me do my work, and he's wanting me to spend time with him. And I can't. Not till I'm done. It actually came out better than I thought it would. I liked the glitter on the bottom, and I was able to get it to stay without ruining everything. So I'm happy with that. I just need a little bit more in the front. The key is not to get discouraged, and I get discouraged a lot. It's just something that I have to learn to control. Um, but I have a lot of fun doing this. So I still like that. I still think it's really, really, really nice. I'm also gonna put some gems on there, so that'll be even better. I'm gonna dry that for 30 seconds and make sure that it's all even and smooth before I go on to my next nail. Oh, well, you're not ready to go to bed. Okay, he went back to sleep, so I don't have to stop doing what I'm doing. Okay, So far, it's okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on this one. I know I messed this nail up, but I'm doing my best to fix it because I don't want to take it off. And I think that it will be okay if I just fix it and move on. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like that. I think it's okay. I don't know. I'm really not happy with this at all. I think it's crap. Crappity crap crap. Crappity crap. Crap crap. Okay, we're going to start this video over and we're going to do something else. Goodbye.